I'm not allowed to say it anymore. I'm not allowed to say I'm not a morning person. Take it away from me. I've always wondered if being or not being a morning person is actually a thing, because I feel like all my life I've told myself I'm not a morning person. In spite of when I was a teenager doing sports, I would have to get up at 4:30, having different jobs where I'd have to get up at around 5. I never felt like a morning person in those times because it never felt natural. And the minute I no longer needed to get up that early, I just never did. My body naturally never has. And so I've always wondered, is this true? Is that something that's genetically true? Is that something that I've just told myself, so now my brain believes it to be true? So I did chat about it to one of the smartest people I know, aka my boyfriend Ash, who in his spare time loves to listen to podcasts about your circadian rhythm and things like that. So whilst of course he's not an expert, I do feel like he has more than like the average person, and especially more knowledge than I do. And so I simply asked him, because I love asking him questions. Sometimes they're silly questions, but sometimes they're actual questions that I actually want to know the answer to. And what I took away from it was, whilst yes, there are genetic factors that make you more or less likely to be a morning person, that's not the only thing that can determine whether or not you are a morning person, or whether or not that's like the way it has to be. And I feel like that's what I've always wondered. Like, I've always wondered if me telling myself I'm not a morning person has had just as much of an impact on my ability to get up early as the way I feel when I wake up, as the fact that it doesn't feel naturally. Like, is my mindset as much of a factor as my genes, as the way you feel when you wake up to your alarm? That's what I'm really here to challenge this week, and hopefully just continue to challenge. I want to challenge this idea that I have about myself not being a morning person. And I want to stop saying I'm not a morning person. I want to believe that I can be a morning person. And I think about it with a lot of other things in my life. Like, I used to think I couldn't exercise without eating. And I don't, because I work out in the mornings. That's just when I prefer to work out. And I don't eat before then. And I'm fine. Because you know why? I had dinner and dessert not that long ago, and I still feel fine. I currently don't feel the most slay when I wake up, but I'm really trying to challenge that. So this week, I just really wanted to make an effort, make a conscious effort, I should say, to challenge myself. But also, I feel like the biggest part of this challenge for me is my sleep. I need to fix my sleep so badly, it's not even funny. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why. It's like every morning when I wake up and I feel so tired, I'm like, that's it. I need to remember how I feel to make sure I go to sleep tonight. And womp womp, the sleep is not where it should be. So I'm hoping that I can tackle both of those things. And then by doing so, does it feel easier to get up in the morning? And then also on top of that, I'm not allowed to say it. I'm not allowed to say it anymore. I'm not allowed to say I'm not a morning person. Take it away from me. I can't say it anymore. It's not something that I'm allowed to say about myself. It's no longer true. So yeah, anyway, this week is just going to be a weekly vlog, but really I wanted to focus on this thought, this idea, this challenge. So yeah, yesterday, Monday, shocking, the start of the week, I got up at 7, struggled a little, but I got up and I went for a run. I walked all the way there and I ran all the way back, and my new shoes felt really good. And then this morning, again, did I get up the easiest? No. But I got up, I edited my video, and I worked out. I'm doing it. I'm doing the things, and then hopefully eventually it feels more natural. It comes naturally. It comes naturally. So that's the hope, that's the dream, that's the prayer I'm living on. That's all I have for you guys right now. Saxon's just hanging out with me. I wonder if he's hoping that I'll give him some cucumber. I'm not eating cucumber, buddy. Oh my gosh, Sammy's handsome. Wow, that's a nice tail you have. Just happy, just happy. Yeah. You helping me? Wow, big stretch. Oh my goodness. I actually have a funny theory. Because obviously when you have a dog, you have to say big stretch. But I think that Saxon doesn't think I'm commending his big stretches. I think he believes that I'm very impressed by his specific big stretches. And so he does them to just impress me because he thinks that I find them really impressive. And that's just kind of the personality of a German Shepherd summed up. Very smart, but also a bit of a narcissist, hey, bud? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at those beautiful eyes. You gonna help me be a morning person? Wow. 0.5. Ooh, 0.5. I don't know if it's like the best way to start the day, getting up and going straight on my computer. I started doing it in Vlogmas and like when I was posting a lot of videos for Chatmas too. And I don't know if it's good like for your circadian rhythm, but I find it as an easy way to wake up, and then I edit my video first thing in the morning. And then that day I open the curtains. So at least the sunlight was coming in. But today it's, can you tell? It's pretty gloomy. Pretty grey and gloomy. Kind of stopped raining now though, so it's just kind of spitting. Got the raincoat on though, just in case. I think my biggest hurdle right now is not the waking up, it's my sleep. I did not fall asleep until after 1 a.m. and I go to bed at like 9:30, 10. So that's a lot of time. Like, I spend some time trying to wind down. I don't go on social media when I'm in bed, but I do on my phone. Like, I do Duolingo, and sometimes I play like a little, it's almost like Tetris, like a kind of game like that. And then I read, but I don't know if it's just the phone in general that is keeping me up, and I should just try cut the phone out maybe next week because it's Thursday. But I've also heard that, like, you know, you're just supposed to, like, if you are struggling to sleep, you're just supposed to kind of let your body get to the point of tired where it does fall asleep. But I just feel like I haven't got to that point. But I know what people mean, because that's exactly what I was like in Spain. Like, every day you did the most and you got so tired that you just went to bed so tired. Like, I fell asleep so quick. Oh my gosh. I just realised the cicadas are so much quieter today. That's nice. Either way, I decided, I was like, I'll just go for a walk. I'm going to take the dogs for a walk. And then I have a fun day today because my friend Katie Rose, who I went to the Eras tour with, we won tickets to see Bridget Jones. So we're going to the movies today, but obviously I have to edit and things like that before all of the fun stuff happens. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's good regardless to just get up, even if you're tired. But it's weird because every day I've woken up and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired, I'm going to sleep so well tonight. And every night I'm like, why is it midnight? Like, I don't know. And I'm definitely one of those people that needs like 8 hours sleep. 8 to 10. 10 if I'm being honest. Like, if I'm in an ideal world, if you just let my body sleep and wake up, it would be like 9 hours probably. I've always just been a sleeper, but I'm not good at sleeping, so I don't know what that's about. But yeah, thought I would just get in a bit extra steps before I walked the dogs and got into the day. I unfortunately did not get up at 7, just kind of laid in bed, but I was like, you are not falling back asleep.
I will not allow it. Hey you guys, it's Friday. So I just got to get down on Friday, but crazy tragic news. Not really. Clickbait. The shoes I bought last week, they started coming up like at the toe where the like bottom of the shoe is glued to like the fabric part of the shoe, and so I just exchanged them for another pair. So I'm like, I really hope it's not like a fault of the shoe itself, because I literally bought them a week ago. So yeah, I'm glad that it was easy to exchange, but if it happens again, I'll probably just be like, can I please just get a refund? But yeah, because I mean I did wear them obviously, but that was literally within a week that came apart, and I'm like, it was more it had come apart more on that shoe after a week than what my Pumas look like after 2 years. So yeah, the shoe drama saga continues, I guess, but hopefully it's over for now, because I did really enjoy the shoes. Like, I was really loving wearing them. They're super comfy. I had no complaints other than the fact that they were coming apart. And also like, because usually, okay, big foot alert, I'm a 41 in European size, which I think is like a 10 in US shoe sizing. I know I'm not tall, but I've got big feet. It's a problem. It's a problem I have to deal with. But these are actually a 41 and a third, so they have like a smidge more room, which I'm like, that's quite good actually, because you wear a thicker sock with the running shoe often, and like, you know, it's just nice to have a little bit of space and not have it too tight of a shoe. So I'm like, well, it definitely is not the fact that the shoes is too tight that like my foot is like trying to blow the shoe out. So yeah, I don't know, I think it must have just been a faulty shoe, and I'm hoping that the ones that I've got now will be absolutely fruitly fine. But yeah, today is Friday, as I said, and this morning was hard to get up, and I fell asleep really quickly. Like, I was exhausted. Me and my friend Katie Rose, we went to Bridget Jones, and that was really good. Sorry if you can hear that, but it's too hot to not have the little bit of AC rolling. But it was actually such a good movie. Like, it was a lot more serious than I expected. I had heard like some people who had obviously, you know, been through stuff like that, like that's obviously quite triggering, but I feel like the balance of the movie was so good. Like, the way that they would have such a deep and sad and serious scene and then contrast it with like a lighthearted and fun scene, and it was what I wanted the Anne Hathaway movie to be. Like, the Anne Hathaway movie was bad. The Anne Hathaway movie where she's like with the toy boy with Harry Styles, but it's freaking Nicholas Galzine. Like, I hated that movie, but I think it was so good. Like, not to spoiler this movie, but I think the way that they had the younger guy relationship, but it didn't take over the movie, and it was like a lot more realistic. I think it was really good. I think it's like, honestly, I think it's like the best reboot almost, or like not reboot, it's the best like continuation movie I've seen, like compared to like the Sex and the City. Wow, that girl has really pretty pink hair. Got distracted. It's like really bright pink. Wow, that's cool. I miss having colourful hair sometimes because that looks really cool. But yeah, no, it's just done so well, and Hugh Grant is amazing in it. It's a very good movie, but like, we saw the movie and then we didn't go out, but we like stayed out and chatted after, so like I was very tired by the end of the day, so I did just fall asleep pretty much straight away. But waking up this morning, I felt so tired, and I think it was just like an accumulation of not getting enough sleep this week. I'm like, I literally don't know how like new mums and stuff do it. Like, my body is ridiculously pathetic. But I think the fact that this was hard highlights to me like how important it is to fix it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that I struggle to go to sleep and I'm struggling to wake up early and like do things, that's an important thing to fix. And then equally, I feel like I did do a lot more this week. Like I did more exercise without even trying. Like I easily uploaded both of my videos before the weekend. Like before this, I was really struggling. Like I always want to upload my second video on a New Zealand Friday or Saturday, but I was often uploading it on a Sunday. And so I just think all of those things show like, oh, it actually makes such a big difference already, so I need to keep doing it. So I feel like next week maybe it'll be fun to have like more rules. Like maybe we can do like a Briar Huberman where it's like I get up and I have to get out of bed straight away. Oh my gosh, the like outdoor sign for the shop just literally blew away. It was running away. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. No. Oh dear, they caught it though, don't worry about it. But yeah, I think that would be fun to keep challenging myself. As we know, I'm all about improving. In 2025, I'm going to just become like a perfect person, I reckon. Like I don't think that's too much to ask. I think it's a pretty reasonable... I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love any thoughts, opinions, or advice on getting to sleep better, waking up. Wake me up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. If anything happens on this weekend, I'll vlog it, maybe. I don't know. But we're not really planning on doing anything this weekend. Next weekend, we're going to Chris Stapleton, so that will be fun. Because I literally bought those tickets almost a year ago at this point. I bought them literally on my birthday last year. And we're finally going to see him March of this year. So, and that was a really hard concert to get tickets to. It wasn't Taylor Swift hard, but I was on my computer and my phone. And on my phone, I was 50-something thousandth in line. So like over 50,000 people were in line, and it was two concerts for like 10,000 people, so 20,000 tickets. So like you do the math, lots of people missed out. But yeah, so that'll be exciting. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a slay iconic vloginator, and I'll see ya in the next one, unless I vlog something else. Bye. That was so annoying, I'm sorry. Bye.